Hi, this is Sandy Sims with SDS Digital, and I'm here with our new Accord Melisma module just coming out. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Select Bus features on Melisma and how they work. The Select Bus function has its own quick box, but very near the bottom, so if you don't use Select Bus, then it's not really in the way. The Melisma, my own custom Select Bus interface, and the Disting Mark IV are all connected via the PSU ribbon on which the Select Bus signal rides. Sending a preset change is as easy as this. Now the slaves are on preset 7, now 6, then 5. The Melisma is acting as a master on the bus, even though it's in automatic mode. Each program in the Melisma can have its own Select Bus preset number, so modules can switch to their state used with that particular program. Program 7 has been set to send Select Bus 7. Program 6 sends 6, and so on, in this case. If another module on the bus acts as master, the Melisma will become a slave. I'll use the custom module to select a different program on the Melisma and a different preset on the Disting. I'll send out a preset 7 first. The slave number in the Melisma can be different from the master number. Most of these programs are pretty similar, as Melisma was just factory reset earlier on, so that's why they sound the same. Because the Melisma is in automatic Select Bus mode, receiving a valid preset has turned it into a slave. Now changing the program number won't send anything, as indicated by the Select Bus monitor LEDs. To get the master status back, I could just scroll back to the Select Bus quick box and send a state, which makes it a master. Holding the encoder on the quick box opens its menu. Here you can see the Melisma is set to automatic. So let's exit this and make the Melisma a master again. The message is sent when you exit the box in case you want to select a different preset. Sending a preset store message is similar, but first the number is highlighted, then press and hold to send. Care must be taken when just entering the menu, so not highlighted and hold. So if you want the Melisma permanently master or slave, the global setting can be made here. Melisma sync is used if you have two Melismas. The master can send the root, chord, or both to the other, so they are synced together. A different preset number can be sent when the hold jack here is set high for arpeggios or bursts. I'll set the high state to 5 and the low state back to the original preset number. This is normally what will be, but doesn't have to be. So let's give that a test. Oops, I left the Select Bus as option to off. That's why there's question marks. Back to auto. So each time the hold input goes high, the Select Bus state 5 is sent, and then back to 8 when it falls low. This feature should be used carefully though, as some modules, like the Disting it seems, don't like fast Select Bus changes. So I'll disable the Select Bus hold feature by entering the null value. Both should be cleared because even if hold high is disabled, hold low will still send the number 8. Unless again, that's what you want. Now things are back to normal. The Melisma can send and receive any of the state presets from 1 to 64. I left a warning in the Melisma user guide that some modules use state preset 1 as the last stored preset, so it might be different on each time you select it. The Melisma's factory setting of program 1, having Select Bus state 1 as a default, might have been a bit misleading, so I thought I'd clear that up. I'll change program 8 Select Bus Send to 11. This can be pretty handy once you become accustomed to it. Another Select Bus feature on the Melisma is the CC/CV control of Select Bus. The CV and knob have several ranges, so state presets can be selected via control voltage. With CC jack clear, the knob becomes a direct control over the range. Once patched, the knob acts like an attenuator. You can see the LEDs changing on the monitor module. As I mentioned earlier, with the hold state Select Bus switch, some modules don't like quick changes. Unplugging from the CC jack sent a series of short changes, and it looks like the disting is now ignoring messages. Changing to a different algorithm always fixes it. I'll patch in the little 1 volt per octave CV key shifter prototype module to demonstrate the CC Select Bus function. The range is set to 1 to 64, so a 1 volt range on the key shift module won't quite give me the 16 on the monitor module. Melisma, still slaving, will respond to a state store sent by another master module. Well, that's about it for the Select Bus on the Melisma. I'm Sandy Sims. Thanks for watching.